out here staying connected. Y'all see who it is coming. She going through that housing thing, man. They clowning on her. So we gonna see. What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, hey guys, how are you? I didn't even see you there.
You see me there? You stupid.
I'm taking notes for my day. What's been
you ain't see me
going on,
walking up to you.
documenting my
What's
day.
happening?
Hey guys, how are you?
Talk to me, man. They hear you
Okay.
and they listening to you. But listen, because this shit's serious that you're dealing with. First of all, how you doing today?
I'm coping. I hate to talk like this. That's how addicts talk, but I'm coping.
Yeah, no, it's stop, Melissa. You got to get the difference between being an addict, mental health, and personal issues. The words don't change the situation, no matter what it says. So coping is a word that you're using. You're coping through a whole lot.
I'm coping dealing in the house with people who have mental health issues. I was not aware of that prior to moving in. After living in there, my things have been stolen, food have been stolen, dealing with them keeping me up at night.
Okay, hold on. Let's go one thing at a time. First of all, she tripping, your landlord.
Yeah.
Okay, we hear the personal stuff you're dealing with everybody else. But is she trying to put you out?
She said if she got to come back over there, everyone has to go. And the issue is that house has well-known issues prior to me coming there. I met a person who referred me to at a shelter. At a pantry, not knowing that there was any of that stuff in the background. I went as a person who doesn't have any health diagnosis, no drug abuse habits, nothing going on besides domestic violence situation, which was not violent physically.
I almost bust my butt. Go ahead, I'm listening.
But it was emotionally damaged and mentally draining because this person I trusted got me to quit my job and leave my apartment.
Right.
So once I did that, I saw what kind of person he was. He works for Franklin County Court. So being the fact that he's connected in the community, he's well known and very well liked too. He has thought leaders.
Keep talking. I'm trying to
him.
find the right glare.
Yeah, he has thought leaders that support him, whom he's also well known in the black community. So I can't go against someone that has their own backings and their own people who support them, because then it makes me look like I'm crazy because I'm not getting along with this person, and then I'm being vocal about it. And that's why I use social media as an outlet to also make complaints after I saw that a lot of people were being abused and mistreated, and they get on social media and you can bring awareness so you can have people to help you. And with me going and working in mental health, doing health care and home care and hospice care, and then working with Franklin County, it's hard for me to be thrown in this situation because I was helping my son and then explaining to people I'm bad because of that, or I'm bad off
but
now.
let's talk about. See, we all know about the history and how you got here.
But I got to remind people because they forget.
Wait a minute, Melissa. We don't have to always remind it because it's your journey, and you got to keep in mind your viewers are following your journey just like me, and that's taking up 5 or 10 minutes versus the situation that's happening at hand. And right now, your livelihood, your housing, and where you lay your head is at jeopardy. You're losing things. You just got all your stuff out of storage.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I can't bring it in there. And
Where'd you put it at?
It was in the basement. The reason why there is a couple of issues that I don't like to discuss on camera because I'm embarrassed that they have.
Why would you be embarrassed? Because it's not your unit.
Because I wasn't raised like this environment.
Well, you don't have to be. You're in a primitive situation.
But the woman's trying to accuse me of it for leaving, and I was leaving to have a peace of mind. But anyway, there's things that are in that house where I can't keep my things that I need in my room.
Gotcha.
It's a small space, so I'm using the basement. And I figure if the basement's big enough, there's already the other lady stuff down there. I can utilize the space. Because they're not running that house
Did you
properly.
wrap that stuff up in plastic?
Yeah, they're not running that stuff.
Everything's wrapped up in
plastic. Yeah, but
plastic.
listen, honey, they're not running that house properly anyway. So I figured if I got to go through this stuff, be abused, and I'm being forced to take it, at least let me have a peace of mind on a storage bill, bring all my stuff up in here and put it in here because it can fit and I can manage it. And then I was talking to the lady, the house manager, the woman that runs it, about being a house manager because there's issues there and I'm certified to deal with them kind of issues.
Right.
But then there's also things, like I said, that's out of my control, that's based in nature, that I can't get rid of, and she needs to pay to have somebody come in there and do it, and they are doing it themselves.
Are you documenting this stuff with your own phone?
I got pictures of it. I spoke to the nurses about it because I'm not crazy, and I know that you have to have the outreach to let someone know what's going on. And this is my channel. I don't like putting myself on social media because I'm embarrassed, and we all know I wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Well, don't be embarrassed because it's truth life situation.
Because stuff comes up later when you're in a good spot.
I know.
And I got to be mindful of that. That's why it's mental health for me is having my shit go effortlessly, smoothly. I like without issues because I'm educated. I took the time. I was raised right. Everything was poured into me to be successful. So the fact that I'm not, plus I've been on social media for a couple of years, I should be further ahead, and I can't ignore these things as long as I'm able to eat and able to sleep. If I can't do the basic human things, that'll give anybody mental health. Any psychologist will know that. And when I first came here, the lady wanted me to go to a therapist. I said, I have my own people. It's a matter of getting there, having a transportation. I got that worked out through my health insurance company because I can get Ubers and that. But
so you just found that out last week, and that was good. I was glad to hear that now you got the transportation. Not to take the weight off of me, but to kind of take a little weight off.
Yeah, because that's not your responsibility. There's resources in our city to help people in my situation, other people. That's the whole reason why people vote and pay money. And I know that I'm going to utilize those resources because I use them for my son. That's why can't nobody pull the wool over my eyes, because I've been through this with my son, fighting to keep him out of jail in court, keeping him out of these hospitals, and they're trying to lock him up. Where a few times after he got raped and mishandled and stuff, I had to put him in the hospital a few times because he was overpowering me in my own house, but I'm fighting him, but I'm feeling like his energy is overpowering me, and it's making me feel depressed. That's why I hide, because I'm embarrassed.
Do you feel like you're going through do you feel like your mental is going to the left now, being in that house?
It's not going to the left, but I'm getting angry. And when I'm in anger,
well, being in that house and going through what you're going through.
Yeah, when I'm angry, I'm bleeding more. I have more fiber issues, so I have to hold more stuff in, and I don't like being in bad situations with no good outcome. I don't like depression. I don't like all of that mental health. A lot of that stuff is because some people chose to do those drugs. They didn't want to get off. They ruined themselves, and they want to ruin other people. When you come to help them, you have to be careful, because it's a lot of energies that you're dealing with. A lot of it is spiritual warfare. The other half of it is psychological. They can't tell the difference. Me coming up in there thinking it's all bullshit anyway, thinking that you needed to be tougher and get your ass together, because that's what my mom did to me. I could have been real crazy and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm not gonna say I don't crash out online. I use the internet to do that shit on purpose because I'm drawing attention. I want people to be looking like, what in the fuck is going on? Let me investigate, so that way the door is open and I can get help and eyes on my situation.
Well, you damn sure giving them something to listen to, because girl, you on fire today.
I've been on fire. I've been wanting to talk like this in the videos, but I've been holding a lot back. Even the way I look, I'm self-conscious about the way I look, because I used to look a certain way. Even with like all of that stress, I can't take care of myself, and I haven't even been taking my Go Water. Yesterday, by the grace of God,
what's your Go Water? That's
through 19 Keys, and them like I
the Go Water. Got you.
They're and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm very mad because I had a job offer from one of their associates to possibly create a job, because I've been talking to Blue a long time ago, one of his good friends, about job creation and stuff, and I had told them I wanted to be the female version of 19 Keys, and it looks crazy, and I don't give a F, because I know that I'm a social media marketing kind of person.
Why do you think it look crazy? It's a goal.
Because people think that I'm like stalking and stuff, but it's not. It's somebody that had inspired me just off of the internet, but I have found them on YouTube, him and his brother and Pooh and all of his dad and sisters. I found them on YouTube. They encouraged me, inspired me. It made me want to be a Muslim, be under Farrakhan. I wish that I had raised my son underneath that. So that's why I had so much power.
And it's okay to feel that way.
Yeah.
Listen, somebody without a plan plans to fail.
Right, but let me finish, because I want to address that, because I have been accused by my old friends of stalking them and stuff. No, their company has spoke, because I had so much passion. I kept tagging them on the internet and all that stuff. So they were like, do a commercial. They're trying to help me. It's the women. I'm going to the women. They're trying to help me. They see what's going on. They might think she has some issues. Yeah, because my son was alive in the beginning when I first found him. He was alive. I was trying to recruit him to be in her stuff. He was getting interested. My mom was alive, and when she passed, following them and changing my lifestyle, quit smoking, not drinking, eating right, following their regimen of health and lifestyle, it was helping me deal with my mom passing. Yeah. And that's why I was so vocal for him on the internet. He cute as hell. All of them is fine as fuck, and the women are beautiful, but it was more than just the way they looked. It was like, I wish I can find a man that is a combination of all of these things that I see, and I know I can find them once I'm able to go around these people. But how can I go around people and my shit's all fucked up? And it's embarrassing. When I
that's
first
a
met
mouthful
him,
right there.
When I first met them,
Getting yourself together.
Yeah, when I first met them, I was doing better. And it's not, I didn't meet them. I'm just following these people. Like, that's how important. That's why I wanted them to come to Columbus. And I talk about this stuff because I have goals to work with them in the future. You never know if one of their associates reaches out. Like, they just do it every so often. They reach out to fans and followers. That's how his business manager, B. Amici, became his manager. He was somebody that was following him. And he picks out stuff, things for us to do to see, okay, are you serious? And they go out and they find people. They bring in, they work with anybody. They don't just limit it to you got to have money, you got to be famous. Like, they're different, but you got to be on track and you got to be in alignment. You got to support the brand. Me going through all of this stuff is against everything that I've ever preached. I'm so far away moved from I stayed in Columbus to be an entrepreneur. I'm following him. It was more. It was just
listen,
so much.
Listen, Melissa, and I'll let you go.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to ramble,
don't listen to me. Listen, don't apologize, because you get around me, it's your time to detox and let stuff out of you.
Doing.
But keep in mind, this is, I don't want to play double dutch with you. It's me and you talking together because I still got things that I want to inquire on because you talked to me about these issues and you called me.
I never talked about it on camera to you.
You haven't, but we're going to talk about some of the real potent things that's dealing with your daily. Okay, we're going to put 19 keys, my brother. Hey, you know how to.
I tell them I work with them for free. I carry bags.
Yeah. And I had a connection with it. But listen to me. Let's talk about you losing your clothes, first of all. And I want you to stay on the subject that I come at you with for me. Can you do that for me? Because we need to make awareness in these situations and try to address them as much as we can, because nobody has stuff to lose. So what happened to your laundry?
Well, it was a part of a service that they do, which they
the housing service.
The housing, that she was providing the lady where they do the laundry, because there's no laundromats and it's far away. Which I was going to do my own laundry, but I said let them do it. The first time it was good to because she asked me. She said, "It seems like you don't trust people." No, hello, black women, we're raised to be like that anyway. Okay, I'm very cautious.
Yeah. She's black. Not only that,
she's a black woman.
Here's
That's
the
why
thing.
I try to
Here's the thing. She's also from our community.
Yeah.
And she's been damaged as well. Right. So she knows both sides of the coin.
She just had a house fire, and that's why even if you're doing fraudulent shit, I get it. But the thing about it is, like, you provided me housing, so I'm not going to.
Well, we ain't gonna make an accusation saying nothing fraudulent.
I'm talking about in general, just people in general.
Yeah.
If you're in the streets and you're a murderer and you help me out of some stuff, I'm gonna always think highly of you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna pray over you. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna go off how you treat me. So I was going off of how she treated me, and the other women were already talking about her like a dog, and I was telling her, I said, this is a black woman. She reminds me of my mom. You know what I mean? I was all like, she don't have to let me come over here. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the fact that I'm here now, I'm here trying to make stuff work, and it's all these things going on. And I told her, let me help her fix this shit up, because I did that at the government. When you go in the government.
So what do you think that you could bring to the house that
I could bring honesty.
Well, you already bringing that. I'm talking about what can you do to make a change?
Oh, I can organize
for the women coming in.
The lady that called the police on me yesterday, making up stuff talking about her and her.
I'm talking about the women coming in behind you. How can you make a change? I can keep them
balanced and disciplined. And the lady already said I'm good at that, and I get along with people. It's just when they get mad and they don't get their way, they make up shit.
Gotcha.
And that's what I was trying to tell the lady. She's making up shit. She might have a history of doing whatever, I don't know. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Gotcha.
The point of it is, as long as she's taking care of me. And we're getting along, and then the lady makes up shit. She gets jealous, and I told her that lady was just. She said, "I don't think she is. I'm a younger woman. I don't have them damn issues. I'm here because of going to this shit, and we're in a different day and age. Let's address.
Wait a minute. Let's address. Slow down, dog. We doing this together. Let's address the other things that's been taken up out there. Your food. You guys got to buy y'all's own food.
You got to buy your own food.
I took you to get the food, so I know.
We're in a room, but when you're in a room, you also have to have this called common share areas that you share, common share facilities that you share, whatever.
Like the kitchen, microwave,
stuff like that. Yeah, the kitchen, microwave. So we share that. So they have access to my stuff. You can't put a lock on your door. Because if I could put a lock on my door, I would buy a mini refrigerator when I got some money and put my stuff up in my room. I can't do that. So they have full access to my stuff. They stalk me when I'm coming and going. They watch me. Sharon made comments about these videos on Instagram. How the hell does she know about my videos? She knows about shit. Her dad's recording. She made a comment. It's on my phone. But anyway,
we ain't gonna pull all that right now.
We can talk about that shit later, because that shit need to be written up, documented, and sent to the damn court.
Are you recording all the conversations you have?
No, I don't record it. I fully trust it, because I went through that stuff with my son. I don't want to do all that recording.
Well, no matter what you do, give me a second. No matter what you do in life, all right? Every phone call you get from any company, the first thing they tell you is, Melissa, this call is quality.
But I like to
give me a second. They tell you this call is recorded for quality assurance. It is nothing wrong with recording conversations you're
Well,
dealing
in
with.
Ohio, it's a law. You have to let people know you're
Well,
recording.
not when it
you
comes
go
to dealing with
court.
your landlord and people coming in recording you.
Yeah, I didn't
Or-
know they was recording me. Sharon said today that her dad was recording.
All right, let's
all
not
this
say, we ain't gonna
stuff.
say the names, but yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, I got you.
know. I'm sorry.
But it's okay.
I'm not. That's why I said I need to be in a situation environment that's comfortable.
Okay, here's what I oppose to you. All right, I definitely oppose you to sit down with her and have one more conversation.
She has meetings, but she don't want nobody there. Like she runs. Like yesterday, I called you to have you meet me up there.
Have you tried to have
I
a
knew
one-on-one with
how
her?
it was going to happen.
Have you tried to have a one-on-one with her?
We haven't been able to do that. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to meet her because she's busy and she hasn't had a one-on-one. We need to
Give
have
that a
one-on-one.
shot before you. I always say, man, don't exhaust all possibilities until you try them.
Yeah, because I don't want to make complaints on her and do all that shit. Because I feel like it's a whole big ass mess for everybody. I don't want to do all that. I just want us to move forward, get along. If there's shit going on that was before I got here, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want to be complaining. There's dogs out there running around. One of the neighbors told me that if I call the police on the dog or animal control, they're gonna beat me up.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get beat up. I don't
Now
want
let's talk.
nobody fucking
Listen.
me up.
Now let's talk about this because you've been offered. Not only been offered, I got shitloads of messages of different organizations and even people wanting you to move out and move in with them. And you've been really strong for this lady, man, to stay where you are out of
But
comfort.
I'm ready to kind of go now because it's getting warm and I need to make money and I'm trying to catch up with Keys and all his platforms and his sisters and all that.
Do you think staying there is stopping you from moving forward?
Hell yeah. This is dealing with Dorian was stopping me from. That's why I'm frustrated. I already picked my shit off for 6 years already. No, fuck no.
Okay, I got you. So how that you had an offer? One of your exes asked you to come stay.
Yeah.
What was that about?
He was going to take care of everything, get me a car, get me a job with his uncle. The thing is, I'm hesitant about moving in with any men unless I'm already married.
You said everything right there. Look at me, Melissa. Let me say something to you. Don't cut me off because your ass be going. Listen, and you hear me say it all the time, man. You can't go nowhere in the future living in the past.
Yeah, I got.
If you go back to this brother, go ahead and play with your phone,
No,
man.
I got my memo so I can address some other stuff.
Now
'cause
wait
I
a
got
minute.
lot.
Listen to me. Because if you go back to this guy, all new broom sweep clean, and it would just be a matter of time before you realize why you left the relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to be triggered because I have.
So what I'm saying is that I'm glad you didn't make that call to go backwards, because it just would have put you out of one situation into a whole nother one. But this one would have been a little more demanding, because now he needs physical, finances, and time, all the three things that go with living together, right?
Yeah.
And you're sharing somebody else's space. So there's expectations, and I'm glad that you made that choice.
Yeah.
But what I want to propose to you is to reach out to some of those organizations that we've talked about that's asked for you actually to try to help you out. If nothing else, let's try to get you set up.
I told the lady I want to get out of there, and this is not for me. She knows, and I'm all like, I want to leave doing things the right way.
So well, listen, we're gonna try to get you.
I don't want to make complaints on other black people and women and
Well, you're not doing
people.
that.
I don't want to hurt us.
You're not doing that. You're telling your truth.
Because who knows what race and stuff she might have been through and crazy shit. Maybe that's why she's so more relaxed and stuff. Like, I don't want to hurt this. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to move forward.
Well, we're gonna reach out
and
to a
get my
couple
stuff and
organizations,
get
man, and
help.
see who's moving the fastest on helping you get into one of these new units, apartments.
Yeah, and
to
I
get
don't
your own.
have mental issues, and I don't have a drug problem. I need help as a veteran. I'm not going to go on these people's things and faking and acting all that stuff because that's not me. They're going to see through it. They're going to be like, she's bullshitting us.
Is she getting her rent? Your fundies all together on that, right? She getting rent.
Yeah, because I have even the veteran stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to get that because I'm still able to work. I'm able to run a business. I can run corporations. Like, I don't believe in no mental health with people who have done drugs because you have ruined your brain. There's things like gold water and other supplements that you can reset yourself with the right diet and sleep, and you got to stay sober. That's why I said that's some bullshit ass excuse. Get on your shit, and if you ain't on your shit, stop stopping me from getting on my shit.
Absolutely. It's a lot of stuff out there.
I got a whole bunch of attitudes. That's why I post all that Aries shit to let people know, because I take the emotions out of it by going on the Zodiacs. Quit fucking with me, because I'm a fuck back with your ass.
All that
I'm not
Aries
playing.
stuff.
I'm on that shit. I'm on like my mom worked for federal government. I went to school for legal office technology. We have attorneys in my family, people who do work for the FBI and CIA that live in Washington. Do not fuck with me.
I hear you, but you
My
know,
great uncle.
you know you ain't gotta sell yourself to me.
I don't, but if I
You
keep
already
talking
know.
this cash money shit, I'ma back that shit the fuck up, and I'ma do it. I said I go to the goddamn White House in front of God on this shit. I'm not playing. They thought King Harris was bad about his goddamn mama. Wait till they see me come the fuck up out of here. And if you fucking with me and I'm trying to get to this money, you gonna get pushed to the side, and and I'm gonna let the goddamn judges, all them know, the police. I didn't call the goddamn mayor.
All right, you cussing up. What girl?
Because sometimes
you're on fire today.
I called the mayor's office about that one shelter when they mistreated me. Don't fuck with me. We be on channel 6. I don't give a fuck.
All right, but
I
instead
like,
we
I
all staying
work with
connected.
This company so bad.
Listen.
I want to work with them black folks. But if I gotta go through this shit, I catch up with them. I'ma catch up with them.
Slow down.
I'm serious.
We're gonna get up out of here. How these you had?
That's my temper. That's why I don't fuck around with people and I don't fuck back, and I try to keep stuff professional, because if I go in your ass like my mom used to go on people's ass, but she didn't say shit. She did shit professional, get them attorneys and shit. Your ass gonna know, because I get private investigators in this bitch.
Okay.
Don't fuck with me.
Well,
and that's for any goddamn body. When I meet with the woman, we gonna talk like that, because I be trying not to hold my goddamn temper. I need a representative up in there, because she cusses and talks to them crazy. And if she talked to me crazy, she walked off on me and I was about to fall, and I said no, because that's what they're trying to say, you violent. Bitch, don't play with me.
That's what they'll say.
Don't even try to play with me. Yeah, they try to. When I worked at the county, I worked with some ones that was on that shit. I watched them older black women. They good at that shit. That's why them men get mad and be like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Because they have a way to fuck with you. And you be like, this low down, dirty bitch. That's why people going around shooting and killing motherfuckers, because they tired of it. Don't fuck with me.
Well, do me a favor.
I have your mama and your kids goddamn hurting by the time I'm done. Don't fuck with me, bitch. And I'm not playing. I swear to God. Even them niggas, when they used to fuck with my stuff, people that follow me on the goddamn internet from way back, they gonna be like, this motherfucker right here, she didn't bring called out all of Columbus on that shit. All them street niggas that was fucking with my son, they already know I put that shit out there, and I don't give a fuck.
Well, listen, calm down. Do me a favor. Breathe.
That's why I'm gonna get a goddamn taser.
Stop saying goddamn so much. Breathe.
I'm gonna fuck them.
Breathe. Breathe for me, please.
This is not the people I work with, and it's not for Karen. It's for the people.
I know, Melissa. I'm asking you to stop for a second.
Okay.
All right. Follow my lead.
That's why I call you to regulate my ass.
So calm down. Do me a favor. Let's breathe together.
See, when I get to talking,
can we breathe together?
Yeah. I'm cool, y'all.
Okay. No.
I just wanted to show you how I can go from 0 to 100.
Breathe.
And mean.
Breathe with me.
Come on.
We just take that time. See, if it makes you laugh, it's better than going off or crashing. I know people want to see the crash, and people love to see the.
I know they do, and I can't even go to the gym.
Melissa, and I know people love to see the crash and the damage, and the self-inflicted pain is all we're doing, and you're just pampering the problem.
Do I look like I got self-inflicted pain?
Before we get up out of here, I want you to say something. Say something to the young ladies that's living in this house.
Girl, listen to your
to these housing programs.
Stay in school, baby girls. If you're going to live in with your girlfriends, make sure that y'all
totally different.
I know, because that's where it starts.
Go ahead.
You start mental health by being around the wrong crowd, not listening to your parents, making poor decisions, getting around the wrong men, having kids too young, and then when your kids going off into this shit, you stuck in a situation that's fucked up because you didn't listen in the beginning. Even if your mom is crazy, black women is strong, and we can embarrass them, but we love y'all, and we are mean for a reason. This shit out here is no goddamn joke. My mom told me about this shit. She did everything in her power to stop me from going through this stuff. That's why I was like, they'll give you mental health on purpose because they want to see you fucked up because they're jealous.
All right, we're going to kill that before people think you crazy. You've been cussing a lot in this
interview. It feel good because I've been keeping it in this Sunday. Right. I'm sorry it's Ramadan, but
you know what? I got a bunch of clothes out here. I think me and you going to take a little spin and we're going to go pass out something to somebody.
Yeah, I can talk some more.
And free your mind. I know you can. Listen to it. We out here staying connected.
I'm angry.
Let's go.